huwag kang tumigil hanggang din nakukuha.
Uy, ang ganda nun ah.
Kasi ibibigay naman sa atin lahat, di ba? Clear?
Ibibigay sa'yo lahat?
Ibibigay sa atin lahat ng gusto natin.
Hindi, bakit maraming masipag, maraming matyaga?
Tumigil sila eh. Kasi ang currency ng Earth is energy. And
Right.
the problem with us, we are just a player sa game life.
Yes.
Itong Earth, ang tawag dito is life, ang title ng game.
Yes.
And we are the player.
Yeah.
And how can you win the game if you don't even understand kung sino ka?
Exactly.
Hindi pinag-aralan na may 5 languages of love. Hindi pinag-aralan na ang 4 chemical hormones na nagpapasaya ng tao. May endorphins, oxytocin, dopamine, serotonin. Napaka-importante nito kasi pag naintindihan mo to, tataas ang retention rate mo. Ako, 19 years na ako sa industriya ng networking, pero pag kinausap mo ako tungkol sa
Excited
networking,
ka pa rin.
alam mo, kadyo-join ko lang.
Oo.
Ibig sabihin, I do understand the formula. I do understand the trigger point ng tao. Kaya kung yun ang iintindihin natin dito sa mundo natin, you will be successful kasi ang formula ng lahat pare-pareho. Kahit anong industriya ka pa. Pinakamaraming oras na ginagawa ang isang bagay, silang pinakamagiging magaling doon. Whether it's positive, whether it's negative.
Kung yan ang plano mo, tigil mo muna. Goods po ba na mag-resign na at mag-loan for capital para sanang itatayo ang fried chicken na kainan, rent ng space, or ano po ang dapat kong gawin kahit anong trabaho di makaahon na sa utang? Gusto sana naming mag-asawa na magnegosyo. Kung yan ang plano mo, tigil mo muna. Huwag kang magre-resign, number 1. Number 2, huwag kang mangungutang para mag-umpisa ng negosyo. Pag ikaw ay nag-resign, wala ka ng regular income. Pag wala ka ng regular income, wala ka pambayad sa mga pangailangan mo. Okay, ikaw ay nagnegosyo, inutang mo. Tapos, inaasahan mo na ito ay kikita. Sa buhay, kung nagpaplano ka, expect the best. But always prepare for the worst. Iniisip mo na pwedeng kumita, good. Pero, paano na? Pag nag-resign ka, wala ka ng kita, paano na? Pag nagtayo ka ng negosyo at hindi ka kumita. So ano mangyayari niyan? Ang dami mo ng problema. Una, pag hindi kumikita, wala ka pambayad, mapipilitan kang mangutang para pambayad ng mga araw-araw mong pangailangan. Pangalawa, nalugi na ang negosyo mo. Okay lang na malugi kung pera mo yun. Paano kung inutang mo pa ang pera at magbabayad ka pa ng interest? So, ilan na problema mo? 2 na. But wait! There's more. Since nawala ka ng trabaho, nalugi ka pa, magbabayad ka pa ng interest, kailangan mo na maghanap ulit ng trabaho. Isa pang rin problema yun. Kaya ang pinaka-best niyan, ang diskarte po ganito. Number 1, huwag ka muna mag-resign. Pangalawa, mag-ipon ka muna ng pera. Alam mo, kung magaling talaga kayo magbenta na
How much is an umbrella? $15, $12? What is the function of an umbrella? The function is to keep you dry when it's raining. There's a brand out there called Pasodi. They cost anywhere from $300 to $800 per umbrella. You can see the quality. You can see how sturdy it is. Even it sounds good. Now, here's the question. Why would someone pay $500 for an umbrella when the function is the same? When people are buying quality, they're expecting something different. They take better care of it. And because I take better care of it, it lasts longer. So they don't buy things based on function. They're buying the future. They're buying status. They're buying ego appeal. They're buying different things. So selling high ticket is not about working harder. It's not about changing what you sell. It's about changing who you sell to and how you sell it.
Sapat pa ang kinikita mo para ba sa pamilya mo? Pag ang sagot mo ay hindi, I want you to listen carefully. May namit po ako isang tao sa aking programa sa Think Positive sa 1PH tuwing linggo at humingi siya sa akin ng payo paano daw niya mapagkakasya ang 10,000 sweldo ng kanyang asawa. Ito ang payo ko.
kung gusto nyo talaga lunasan ang isang problema, kailangan umpisahan nyo sa ugat, hindi sa prutas. Diba? Kunyari, isang puno, kung gusto mo talagang mamatay yung punong yan, hindi mo pwedeng tanggalin ang bunga. Kasi pag tinatanggalan mo na ng bunga, pag hindi mo talaga in-address at tinanggal yung ugat, mamumunga at mamumunga ulit ng problema yan.
So nakikita nyo mga friendship, ang solusyon po ay wag po tayong magtiis sa iisang pinagkakakitaan. Ang gagawin po natin aside from yung trabaho, magdagdag po tayo ng kita, as simple as that. At para sa mga taong nagtatanong, Chinky, meron bang pagkakakitaan? Alam nyo ba, pwede na kayong kumita sa pamagitan ng TikTok affiliate. Anong gagawin nyo? Very simple lang po. Number 1, mag-open kayo ng sarili nyong TikTok shop. Number 2, kumuha kayo ng mga produkto na mga gusto nyo at i-promote nyo sa inyong channel. At don't forget to put the yellow basket. Pag may o-order, sila magpapak, sila mag-ship, at ikaw ay kikita ng referral commission. Katulad ng mga taong nag-promote ng tinatawag po namin na Piso Planner, ang best-selling planner po na ito. You can promote this. Kada promotion nyo, kikita kayo ng 20%. So ano pang hinihintay nyo? Enroll as a TikTok affiliate for free and earn already na wala
ikaw yung pinakaunang magiging milyonaryo pag ginawa mo tong tatlong bagay na to. Number 1, mag-take ka ng maraming risk at wag kang matakot mag-fail. Kasi nga sa buhay, hindi mo malalaman kung gaano ka kagaling kung hindi ka sumusubok ng iba't ibang bagay. Wag kang magstay sa comfort zone mo. Go out in your comfort zone and wag kang matakot mag-fail. Kasi normal yung failure sa buhay. Ang hindi normal yung mag-give up. Okay? So okay lang mag-fail. Fail forward. Number 2, make it sure na mag-start ka na mag-business. Wag ka matakot. Again, sinabi ko kanina, wag ka matakot mag-risk. And kung gusto mo maging milyonaryo, mag-start ka ng business habang empleyado ka. Huwag ka mag-resign. Or kung wala kang ginagawa, mag-start ka mag-business. Kapital man yan, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, or kahit anong business mas maganda online, in that way, mapapractice ka. Again, huwag ka matakot mag-fail. Ang importante, hindi ka nag-give up. Mag-start ka mag-business. And pangatlo, dapat meron kang mentor. Kasi nga, yung mentor, yung makakapagbigay sa'yo ng tips, advice.
I've been fortunate enough to meet 3 billionaires in my life. One of them gave me a different perspective. It was a little hard to swallow because at the time I was poor and I had that 1-bedroom apartment. He said, listen, here's the deal. If you don't have a nice house, if you don't have a nice car, if you don't have a nice life, it's because you don't deserve it. And the key is not to sit there and tell yourself you don't deserve it. It's to make yourself deserve it. So think about where you want to be in 10 years. Think about what that person looks like, and then think about how that person behaves. Think about how that person conducts life. If you go out every night and you drink and you get drunk, and the next day you can't focus on building your legacy, you don't deserve shit. But if in 10 years you were this amazing person and you built this amazing thing and you did what you want to do you think that person would be out drinking every night? No, it's because that future version of yourself deserves all of that and your current version of yourself doesn't. So you look at the future version and you say, that person deserves it. How do I be like that person? And that person does not go out and drink every night.
People don't know how to raise children. When my kid came to me and he said, Daddy, a wheel came off my toy car, and he gave it to me. And I said, so it did. I threw it in the garbage. And I went back to my magazine. And then I washed that lower lip part off. Then he started crying. I said, what's the matter? He said, you throw it away. I said, I'll get you baby toys where the wheels don't come off. He said, well, maybe I can fix it. So I gave it to him again. And he's sitting on the couch, and he gets it together. In just a minute or two, gets it together. Then you pick him up. How did you do that? It's wonderful. He says, I'm not that little. And, but how did you do it? See the hole in the wheel, yes. See the piece of iron sticking up? I put the hole in and pushed it. I said, that's wonderful. But you say, here, let Daddy do it, let Mommy do it. You produce a blob. You know what that means? You solve all your kids' problems.
Buy 2 properties a year, every year, for the next 10 years. 10 years from now, you'll have 20 properties. You'll be set free for life. Do you know how many of my students have come up to me and told me, did your plan, Bob? I was on a show, in Neil Cavuto's show on Fox, and we invited 101 millionaires to come on the show with me. And one of the ladies was standing amongst the 101 millionaires, and she said, did your plan, Bob? She had 20 properties, lots of equity, lots of cash flow set for life. I'm speaking on a stage in Tokyo with my friend Robert Kiyosaki, and Kiyosaki says to 11,000 people, I told my wife to go do your plan, Bob, in late 80s. We bought 20 properties in 18 months. And today we own 6,900 properties. So you may not own that much real estate. The bottom line, if you just do those 2 every year for the next 10 years, you can be set for life.
The difference between poor people, rich people, and middle class people is not how much money they make. And it's not even how much money they have. The difference between rich people, middle class people, and poor people is what they believe the purpose of money is. Poor people believe the purpose of money is to pay bills. That's the primary purpose of money in the mind of a poor person, pay bills. So the only reason they go to work every day is so they can get some money on Friday and hand it over to somebody else. Middle class people think the primary purpose of money is to establish good credit so they can buy things they can't afford and pay it off over time. Rich people understand that the primary purpose of money is to turn it into more money. So I'm going to take the money that I make, turn it into more money than I had, and then and only then can I be wealthy. I can only be wealthy if I hold on to my money long enough for it to get pregnant and have some babies. I want to take every $100 bill I get and put it in the money maternity ward. That's the mindset that is necessary to develop the skill set of investing. Are y'all tracking?